Hello, Paul here from EMD Automotive at Canning Sydney. This is the 997 turbo engine I took out, so I started stripping it down a few days ago. Just what I'm doing is I'm taking it apart because this coolant housing here, let's have a look. See this coolant housing here? This part here, that one there, and this one here, they're glued on like some kind of glue, alright? Or pressed on. A tight fit pressed on with some kind of glue around it. So they've got problems over time. They just pop off. That pops off the housing and then start leaking coolant. So I've taken all this off here, exhaust off, the turbo lines off, you name it, intake manifold off, which is all there. What I'm doing now, I'm gonna strip all this. See that? All that has to come off because there's another coolant hose in there. I'll show you now. See that hose there? This housing here has to come off. I call it the actual coolant temperature housing, so it's a coolant temp there. So we're back. So that whole housing, see that's got the same kind of pipe there. 1, 2, and the one at the front there. There you go. One at the front here. That one there. That one there leaks as well sometimes. So it's the best thing to do is take it out. I'm gonna recommend to do put some new coils in it. This is the brand new. That's the original part number for the original coil that came with the car from Germany. So I gotta I gotta replace the coils as well. 1, 2, 3, and spark plugs, and whatever I can do now. That's a little pump. I was taking it. I removed all that off to do the pump. So that's a little pump there. That's a electronic pump for the EGR system. That's what Porsche told me. But the water pump, I've taken out the water pump already. I'll show you where the water pump is. There's the water pump there. That was leaking pretty bad. That's the water pump I've taken out. So I'm gonna clean all this up here. I'm gonna try to take this one off today, finish it off, because I'm gonna take all that whole side off. It's gonna come off again. Just to, I'm gonna probably I can get that off, this one off, that one off, and the bottom part off, so I can actually get that pipe off, so I can get it done, get it welded, and I can replace all this. I'll go with the parts here anyway. So, and the actual that's your counter. You know, when you actually check your oil level. This is the oil level sensor. This is what tells you, that's the sensor that tells you how much oil go in the car, and then the little display on the cluster comes up, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. If it's full or less. But so I'm gonna take this off as well. This side's gonna come off again. So basically, you gotta strip everything off, the whole engine, top part off, just to do the work I'm doing right now. So. Alright, that's the back of the engine. That's your oil tank, oil cooler, as well, gearbox cooler. Here, starter motor sits on the right hand side, left hand side of the car. But there's a little valve that I'm gonna try to change as well. So this one here, this pipe here. That pipe there, there's one for bank 1 and one for bank 2, which is here. So it's actually there's a valve inside there, one way valve. So under pressure it will open, no pressure it will close. So if you have a 997 Cayenne turbo that you start up in the morning and it's always got smoke coming out the exhaust for 1 to 10 seconds, and then it goes away, they're the valve that you're supposed to replace, because it's got a one-way valve there. I'll show you again. That's for bank 2 and that's for bank 1. So what I'll do is I'll remove the actual, let me remove it, and I'll show you, remove that, and I'll show you how it looks like. Alright, we're back here now. So now It's hard for you guys to see, but that's the one there. It's a little valve inside here. The little valve doesn't close anymore, just stays open, and all the oil just goes down and stays in the turbo here. So when you start up the car in the morning, the oil just comes out the exhaust. Alright, so there was a campaign when I was working at Porsche Alexandria. There was a campaign for this to be replaced on the turbos, 997 turbo generation 1. I'll get a mirror so I can show you properly. Alright, here's the mirror there. Let me just put a screwdriver there. That's better. Okay. See that little ball there inside there? That's what I'm talking about. That's the one-way valve. They play up all the time and then cause smoke in the morning. Alright, so that I'm going to replace that, so I'll put it back there for now. I'll see if Porsche got one. Alright, all that's got to come off here. It's a big job, a lot of things to be taken out, but you gotta take your time, otherwise if you rush it, you end up breaking other stuff unnecessarily. Alright, thanks for watching and please subscribe.